town on a winning note tonight. So the Clippers win the tip. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
Kawhi Leonard, first personal foul.
Here's Paul. Left side Booker. You look at each of these teams' rosters. Lots of guys who have spent tons of time in the league, Brent.
And these guys know each other so well, B.A. Whether it's this team or playing on other teams, they've seen these faces. They recognize the moves. We'll see tonight who can outthink the other.
Jackson gets the bucket.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. Oh, George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And stolen by Paul. And now the Suns fast break. Ayton finds Bridges. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Jackson outside. Pass to George. Leonard outside. All alone. 2 points. That one goes.
Consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Kawhi Leonard, the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason. When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Now here's Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance effort. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
It's George on the wing. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. From 12 feet. He can't hit that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker, back to Paul. To the middle. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Leonard on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Zubac. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Booker. Now Ayton. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
And such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Clippers in the lead. Now George. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Leonard for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent, been through the ups and downs, they know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it. Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building and It just looks incredible.
Now here's Leonard. 9 points in the game. Pass to George. Stolen by Bridges. George with a steal. With the drive. And here's Jackson. Kicks it to George. For three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here's Crowder. It's tipped. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlight for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter.
Listen, fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers youth team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And so in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Leonard for 3. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges passes to Paul. Crowder outside. From outside the arc. Drains the triple. Crowder's got 5 points.
And the defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going.
George outside. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Over Booker. Covington passes to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Suns trailing.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Outside for Booker. Up top, Bridges. Jackson against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Zubac. And here's Crowder from the arc. He buries it from 3. Crowder's got 6 points in the quarter. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
NBA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys. He understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Uses the glass on the layup.
How about the change of speed from Chris Paul? That helps out a lot. Adept at getting his shots off under some heavy pressure.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson, pass to Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
George against Booker. Pass to Paul. Now here's Ayton. The D's right on him. Here's Crowder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Jackson the screen. Leonard passes to Zubac. And that one's good.
I'm sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Nifty move. Pass to Ayton. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
That's good from George.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Leonard with a screen on Paul. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Right side Booker. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Covington. Here's Zubac. For three, George. They get it back. Another shot. Zubac finds George. Wing shot on the way. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And now it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Outside Booker. Pass to Aiden. Stolen by Jackson. Leonard for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Covington. Leonard for three. Here's Zubac. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. DeAndre.
And the free throw, no good. Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Clippers. 33. The Suns. 18.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Even Zubac out there with Robert Covington. And it's Jackson in at the one. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Have you gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers? So a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Basket's good. Crowder's got 14 points.
They count on Jay Crowder for defense and for effort and for toughness. But man, when he's filling it up, they'll take it.
Leonard with a screen on Paul. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Jackson. The three. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Boy, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Saric checks in for DeAndre Ayton. Lee comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Here's Shamet. Tipped.
Dario Saric. First personal foul. First.
Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Wall against Payne. With the teardrop. Clock at 4. one's good on the assist from Morris.
Thank you.
And the Clippers lead by 14. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Payne. To the wing on the left. Here's Lee. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep rim.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Wall, the pass to Batum. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Lee. Beyond the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Payne against Wall. Now here's Morris. Shoots over Saric. A nice shot by Morris.
Senior, for 2.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Over to the wing. Payne against Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Payne with the bucket.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside Wall. Morris, a screen on Payne. Ball for 3. No luck on that one.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Kennard outside. Pass to Batum. Back to Kennard. Over Payne. And it's Lee with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
They grab their own miss. Morris passes to Wall. Second chance shot. Batum. The shot no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Shamet. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Shamet's got his first basket.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Outside Wall. Pass to Man. Ball stolen. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Kennard. Here's Man. No one near him. The shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And Kennard, well-schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
And here's Johnson. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter with a set. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Booker for 3. Covington grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
From the high post. Jackson, pass to George. And he'll They'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
George hits them both. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Ayton against Zubac. Outside Covington. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Crowder with a steal. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And here's Crowder from the arc. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Leonard. Over Bridges. And that one hits the back iron. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. From the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Now here's Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Tipped away and stolen by Paul. Outside for Booker. Here's Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. Outside Booker. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Stolen by Bridges. To the inside. And there's Ayton on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. And it's come up big a few times for them.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a big moment here for Bridges. A chance for him to step up and see if he can come through. Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
For 3, George. No one covering. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Calm, cool, and Covington. Big-time shot.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Devin Booker with a terrific move. And the bucket.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Leonard outside. And there's the lob. And George with the jam.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up. Huge shot at this moment in the game.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. And the Suns get another 3.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Jackson outside. Now here's Zubac. He's covered by Ayton. Leonard for 3. The offensive rebound. Zubac. Covington with it. And he sinks it. And tie game. Huge basket right there. George against Booker. Seconds left in the final quarter. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges, left side. Paul passes to Crowder. Now Booker. Fires the three. Misses the three. Jackson on the wing. Pass to George. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 50. Only 2 seconds left in the game. A three from the inbound. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Right. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. And here's Paul. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Back to Booker. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Covington with a block.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Booker looking to get back on track. Bridges. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to George. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime.
2 minutes remain in overtime.
Paul with it. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Booker against George. 6 on the shot clock. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And here's Leonard. Shoots over Bridges. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. George against Paul. Now here's George. He's closely guarded. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Booker fires from way outside. Rebound by the Clippers. With the... Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Tries it from 19. Off the left rim and out.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Covington, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Paul. So the Clippers win it. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Morant. After the miss from Jay Crowder. Adams with the slam.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Morant with the steal. Bane kicks to Adams. Back to Bane. Three-pointer. And Adams with the slam.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Now, here's Bridges. Another shot. Pass to Ayton. From deep three-point range, Bridges misses. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. He kicks it to Booker. Fades away. And that one is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom 1/3 of the league.
And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Morant.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. There's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. Long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Launches it. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 5 points so far.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Morant. Following the shot by Chris Paul. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
The offensive rebound. Ayton. That one's off. Still out of sync. Memphis leading by 11. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving. And
it's Morant missing. Suns trail by 13. Bridges kicks to Paul. Here he goes. Ayton trying to break free. That's good from Paul on the assist by Bridges.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
Bridges against Morant. And here's Brooks from outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams, the fader. The three from Morant. There's Jackson with the three. Here's Adams out to Brooks. The three from Morant. Paul grabs the board. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. 11-point game. To the paint. Schroeder, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And so it's Memphis holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. That's right, Suns.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Devin Booker out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Paul in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Morant against Bridges, and finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Morant looking around. Here's Adams outside for Jackson. Pass to Morant. Brooks with no one around. The three-pointer no good. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Morant. Got a piece of it.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Morant with the ball.
Quick hands from Desmond, coming up with that steal. Beautiful.
Suns trail by 12. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Right side Payne. Brooks outside. No good with the triple.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And again, it's the Suns missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And a wide open look for Payne. Off target with his 3. Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoff last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Here's Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Crowder. A putback, and it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
Good athlete, 37 inches vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Suns trail by 13. Booker looking around. There's the pass to Crowder. They get it back. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's Morant with the drive. In the corner, it's Bain. Beyond the arc. That one misses. And Phoenix the other way now. For three, Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Kicks it to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Moran finds Brooks. And here's Jackson. Puts up a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lets it go from deep. Shot by Crowder, no good. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Jackson's got the ball. On the wing, Bain. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bain's got 11 points.
Quick decision making of Desmond Bain. Not wasting any time going up with this shot.
And so it's Memphis with it.
16. The Grizzlies 35.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Ayton finds Booker. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 19.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points. Morant passes to Adams. Floats it up there for Bain. That one, no good. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Paul for 3. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Morant passes to Bain. Brooks outside. Off target from three-point range. Suns trail by 21. Paul with the ball. It's picked up by Brooks. The shot's good from Paul.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Left side Jackson. Morant against Bridges. From deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the wide-open shot from Paul. It's good from long range. Paul's got 7.
And at this stage in Chris Paul's career, he relies on experience as much as athleticism in transition.
Adams dishes to Jackson. Morant outside. Payne for 3. Rebound by the Suns. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. For 3. And the Suns get it back. Paul for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points. Brooks finds Jackson. Out to Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player. Smitty, he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
It's deflected. Adams with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Back to Adams. Pass to Morant. He takes it in. Out to Brooks. Here's Payne. And that one goes long. Suns trail by 21. Paul with the 3. That shot no good. The Grizzlies shooting 43% for the game. Brooks the pass to Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Booker's shot is good.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 7 points.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open break.
And so is the Memphis Grizzlies in command with a 16-point lead.
And please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Mikal Bridges out there with Booker, and it's Paul in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Payne kicks to Adams. Back to Payne. It's Brooks on the wing. Fires from the corner. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Crowder from outside. Keeps it alive, and Bridges able to finish.
7'1" wingspan. Bridges plucking the rebound and then generating points for the team.
Morant passes to Brooks. Morant drives in. Back to Brooks. Here's the 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges got 7 rebounds in the game. The shot's good from Paul.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
Brooks left side. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's now 6 points for Dylan Brooks.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
All up top, Brooks covering with 3. Booker. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Brooks. The drive by Booker. Crowder. Great positioning on the putback.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
The 3 from Morant. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooks finds Morant. Out to Brooks. A 3 ball. Here's Adams. Back to Morant. Bain looking around. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Second shot opportunity. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 16. Paul outside. Passes it to Booker from past the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 1:53 left in the 4th. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And Adams kicks to Jackson. That's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
6 on the shot clock. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Suns.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And rebounds again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. They get the rebound. Bridges outside. There's the triple. Devin Booker, and that's good.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Now, here's Bain. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Ray Anthony, and David Aldridge.
starts. We'll watch. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Fast break, here we go. Here's Adams. Nice start for him, taking his first shot.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Pass to Leonard. Lets the three fly. And it's Bain with the rebound. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Brooks. And he lobs it up. The lob. Very well done.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Leonard, good.
With a smooth jumper and unwavering confidence, Leonard's able to consistently convert from downtown.
Moran against Jackson. Over Leonard. Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there. And it's Adams missing.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Takes a three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
It's interesting. Coming into the league, Leonard's jumper was a question mark. Now, no one is second-guessing it.
Moran finds Jackson. From outside, off the mark. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Kicks it out to Jackson. And stolen by Moran. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
George outside. Leonard with a screen on Bain. For 3, George. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A fantastic three-point shooter. All George needs is a little airspace, and he's golden.
Brooks outside. Back to Moran. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Leonard on the wing. Brooks defending. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. George passes to Jackson. 6 to shoot. And slams it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
Putting the toughness on full display. Jackson's not afraid to go up strong against opponents.
George passes to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Brooks finds Morant. And here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Morris outside. Lets it fly. Leonard can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here. And Jackson gets double teamed. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Pass to George. The 3. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Morant, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Now here's George. Brooks defending. Now Zubac. Here's the 3. Pass to Leonard. Up top, Morris. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. That's wow!
I didn't see that coming. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
George's shot is off. Memphis leading. And here's Morant. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Pass to Bane. Left side, Morant. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Leonard on the wing. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half play.
First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Bane.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Jackson against Morant. Outside Bane. Jackson on the wing. Fires for 3. On target from range. And now a 9-point Grizzly lead.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Zubac with a screen on Bane. You talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Bane, the pass to Morant. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Leonard. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And now just a 2-point Grizzly lead. And Morant gets double teamed. Bane with it. George defending. Down low. George with a steal. Jackson on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Morant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Bane, no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 15 points.
It's so easy to see why Leonard's teammates feed him so much. Once he gets going, watch out.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Three-pointer, Brooks. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Leonard, left side. to Jackson. Inside, Zubats. Morris finds Leonard. 5 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. From deep, Payne. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Leonard for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Throws it up high. Now here's Leonard. He's got 15. Jackson on the wing. George outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jackson. Trying to get back on track. Back to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot from deep. Morant. They get the rebound.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Jackson, the pass to George. Launches a 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a... through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Terrence Mann is out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Covington in at the center position. Wall for 3. That one no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Conchar. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And they take the lead. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Here's Jones. Count the basket and the foul on Robert Covington.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Pass to Covington. And the layup is good off the glass.
A long, strong forward. Covington shows the ability to finish inside.
Jones from outside. Pure from 3-point range. Jones has got 6 in the quarter. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Wall, the pass to Batum. Wall against Jones. Back to Batum. It's Tillman, high post. Back to Jones. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Mann. Powell outside. Back to Batum. The shake. And he lays it up and in.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Jones. Back to Conchar. Takes the three. Knocks down the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
It's Powell on the wing. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Batum gets the bucket. Batum's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jones. No good there. Good D by Covington. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Wow, it's good.
Ooh, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Jones against Wall. Oh, Covington with a block. It's Covington on the wing. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Yeah, well, Covington was totally prepared there. He had the shot all picked out and just needed to be fed.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Out to Powell. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Green. Memphis trailing here. Jones with the ball. Guarded by Covington. Green for 3 to end the run. 23 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Conchar. From deep. Shoots over Wall. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Oh, deflected. Here's Tillman. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Clippers on top. They lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth team.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Leonard. Zubac's inside. Adams covering. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Morant, the pass to Payne. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Leonard outside. Back to George. Out to Leonard. 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Morris for 3. Sinks it from distance. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Morant against George. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Now Payne kicks it out to Jackson. The shot. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Jackson outside. Here's Leonard. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard for 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Brooks finds Adams. Hammers the lob through.
Always a good idea to throw it up to Adams and let him stuff it.
Leonard outside. Over to the left wing. Pass to George. From deep. And the Clippers miss again.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Morant with it. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And he's going for the lob. Got a hand on it. Leonard passes to George. No good. A bit long that time. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's the break. The three from Bain. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris has got 4 rebounds now. To 3, George. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson outside. There's the 3. And another miss by Memphis.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Stolen by Bain. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to George. Tries to snap the cold streak. And no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And it's Morant off the drive. Now here's Bain. Fires the 3. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Cool and collected, making him count under pressure.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. Jackson finds Leonard. George for 3. Here's Zubats, and it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. George against Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Leonard, left side.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
And it's Morant off the drive. And they go to the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
George outside, and foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
5 ticks left in the fourth. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
these passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with the Ivica Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the one. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Booker, shoots the three. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Ayton. It's Crowder on the wing. Trains the three-pointer.
You simply can't give this guy open looks. Jay Crowder is one of the best 3-and-D players in the league.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. You have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. For three, Covington. Rebounded by DeAndre.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Now here's Crowder. Passes to Booker. 6 to shoot. Ayton dishes to Bridges from outside the arc. He doesn't hit that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Jackson in the corner. Here's George. From the top of the key, he buries it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
This one for three. Ball finds Bridges. Ayton with it. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Leonard against Bridges. Leonard the pass to George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Home. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 6.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
Down low, stolen by Zubats. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Good. George has got his second basket of the game.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Outside Jackson. The pass to Covington. Now Leonard. Fires from the wing. Crowder pulls it in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Robert Covington picks one up.
I think you have to be cautious with guarding Jay Crowder. He excels at using his body to get these calls.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Outside for Jackson. And another 3 for the Clippers.
If Jackson finds a shot at the arc, look out. This guy has become very consistent from out there.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And stolen by Booker. Jackson against Crowder. Pass to Ayton. From deep, Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Clippers leading by 3. Outside for Jackson. Outside Covington. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Crowder inside. And the layup falls. Crowder's got 8 points.
I think the handles of Jay Crowder may catch some people off guard. This guy's a capable ball handler when given.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
You simply have to respect the passing ability of Paul George, his ability to read and react and make the right choice. So good.
Booker the pass to Bridges. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Man, that's an explosive move to the rim right there. Teammates are just loving that one.
They sure are, GA. He was soaring through the air. Leonard with no one around. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Booker up top. No points in the game yet for him. Covington with the steal. Nobody near George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Booker against Jackson.
Blocking foul. Ivica Zubac. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. He kicks to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot by Crowder, no good.
First personal foul.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Leonard finds Jackson. Back to Leonard. Driving in. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
But Kawhi Leonard is 230 pounds of nothing but pure strength. What a finish at the rim.
Booker with no one around, hands it from downtown.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Outside for Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, George. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Paul passes to Booker. In the corner, Crowder with it. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You've got to be careful if you give Crowder a little bit of comfort, because the guy starts to make a couple, and then he's really dangerous.
Outside Leonard. On the wing, George. Oh, Covington in position. And Booker kicks to Ayton. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Leonard. From deep 3-point range. Phoenix grabs the miss. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And finished off by Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 3.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. The shot. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's George on the wing over Paul. And it's George missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Paul dishes to Ayton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the paint with 1 on the clock. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Suns, 24. The Clippers, 25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Sarge and Johnson are on the block. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Lee in at the 3. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
Man, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Shamet on the wing. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Powell. Ball passes to Batum. In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Mann. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Shamet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Ball taking his time here. Passes it to Powell. Beyond the arc. Los Angeles with another miss. Suns leading by 3. Here's Payne. Wall with a block.
John Wall, such a smart, disruptive defender.
Charge, that's good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Mann. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
That one falls. And it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
The pass to Batum. And Wall kicks to Batum. To the inside. It's stolen by Sharks. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Wall. Payne hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Up top, Powell. He's covered by Shannon. Batum passes the puck. They could use a bucket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
Saric, right side. Inside. Lee kicks to Saric. Reverses. No good from Lee.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Outside, Wall. He feeds it to Batum. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Nice move. Rebound by Johnson. And here are the Suns now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Saric finds Johnson. Launches it. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I love the ball movement here. He put that puck silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Powell. Right side, Wall. Back to Batum. Shoots over Johnson. And the Clippers miss again. Suns leading by 10. Double clutches. Misses the layup.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Pop. 3-pointer. And stolen by Payne. Fast break. Here we go. Shamet finished off the break. Shamet's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. Outside, Wall. Passes it to Batum. Powell for 3. Shamet with the steal. And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
And please give a big round of applause for your...
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Morris, and it's man in at the 3 spot. Johnson finds Lee, and it's off from 3-point range. Clippers trail by 10. Here's man. It's Powell on the wing. To the middle. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Powell.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. At that time, sets up his teammate.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Here's Johnson. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris passes to man. Takes the 3. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Morris.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
And the pass to Lee. Shamet on the wing. It's tipped. Pass to Payne. And there's the feed to Saric. Morris with the block.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty.
Now Shamet. Pass to Lee. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Leonard, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker outside. Sharks looking around. From deep. No good from Booker. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Dario Saric. Jackson against Booker. In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to Booker. All up top. Deflects the pass. Leonard with the steal. Outside, Covington. Fires the three. Los Angeles with another miss.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Bridges. Moves back up. Back to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Covington with the steal. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Pass to Covington. Outside for George. Los Angeles with another miss. Suns leading by 6. Booker outside. In the corner, Crowder with it. Ayton a screen on Jackson. A nice shot by Booker.
Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
The pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Lets it go with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Ball outside. Leonard with the steal.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Ball right side. Dishes it to Bridges. And Booker puts up a deep three. And Ayton throws it down.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Jackson kicks to George. Fires for three. Jackson misses. Bridges with it. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by George. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down.
good offense beating good defense. Brett, both teams tonight live by that mantra.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a time where we're going to get into the fourth quarter with a game, hopefully, that's pretty close. And who can get multiple stops? 1 or 2 in a row, 2 or 3 in a row. That might end up being the difference here for you.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Devin Booker out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Paul in at the 3. Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. And stolen by Paul. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Moran against Bridges. This one for 3. And it's Brooks missing. Here's Jackson to the paint. Here's Bane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Bridges. 3-pointer, no good. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Paul. Down low. Fades and shoots. Now here's Ayton. For 3, Bridges. Outside Booker. To the wing on the left. Paul finds Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berrys, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Ayton pulls it down.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Paul with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Crowder. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Morant, the pass to Bane. There's the triple. Crowder grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Morant. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tipped. Bridges passes to Paul. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Morant banked it in off the glass. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Now here's Bridges. Outside for Booker, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Morant. 59 seconds left to play in the first. From deep, Bane hits a 3-pointer. He's got 5.
Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Booker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
For three, Bridges. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And then Morant with the jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Booker, good.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Outside Morant. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so it's Memphis leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Mikal Bridges is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Paul in at the 3. The small forward sends it home from three-point land.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Suns trailing. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Bridges passes to Crowder. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Morant. The 3 is up. Memphis the rebound. Jackson, the pass to Bain. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bain's got 7 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Booker for 3. Offensive rebound. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Takes a 3. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Morant finds Jackson. Outside for Morant. Pass to Jackson. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Out to Bridges. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Bridges passes to Booker, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Morant, the pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
There's the willingness to compete from Steven Adams right there. Finishes through contact.
Brooks against Paul. For three, Booker. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. For Memphis, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Minute 32 left in the half. Here's Crowder. Goes back up. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame. Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance. Well, not many times does Adams get his number called for plays like that, but the oops there look good.
Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Now Bridges. Crowder left side. Bridges down low. Pounded by Morant. They get it again. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Paul passes to Ayton. Paul against Brooks. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And he lobs it up and stolen by Booker. Here we go, 1-on-1. Paul finds Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. No good off the back of the rim. Morant against Bridges. Shot's good by Morant.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
The Suns, 16. And let's get it for the double Luckies.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Count the basket. Morant's got 17 points. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Morant finds Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Here's Adams. The layup misses. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. Paul drives in. Ayton. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. From deep, Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges passes to Crowder. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for him.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
Outside Morant. into the third. 2 minutes in now. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Bain. It's deflected.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining.
Paul with a steal.
2 minutes.
Pass to Aiden. And Ayton with the stuff.
You can see Ayton does a good job of just picking a line and running the court that time. Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Outside Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Fires from deep. Memphis, the rebound. He can't get that one to fall. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Paul drives in. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Three-pointer. And he gets it back. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
The Grizzlies have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Bridges against Morant. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson from the arc. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The three from Bain. Drops in the three. He's got 10 points in the game.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Booker fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. And Ayton pulls it down. Now Booker. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had it. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Devin Booker out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Paul in at the 3 spot.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Booker with a screen on Morant. Pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. To the inside. And Booker with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
The Suns trailing. Crowder with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
Paul hits them both. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Up top, Paul. Brooks defending. Here's Crowder. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Paul for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. Jaren Jackson picks one up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Brooks outside from deep. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
For three, Booker. Here's Crowder. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks outside. Here's Bane. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Outside Bane. Pass to Brooks. Bane against Booker. Adams. 4 on the clock. Here's Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. .149 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. Ayton with it. Over Adams. Ayton, no good. Bane against Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both. And it's a 9-point game here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Over Bane. Bridges. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
Booker, pass to Crowder. Right side Booker. To the wing, right side. Ayton finds Crowder. Here's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. And here's Ayton. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama at the four-man position. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Morant. And George gets the whistle that time.
Paul George.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Adams. Out to the right wing. The three from Morant. Morris with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good, George.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Morant against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Morris looking over the floor. He dishes it to George. Outside Jackson. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Out to Morant. Lets the three fly. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. LA's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Outside Jackson. Outside Leonard. Takes a three. No good there. And it's Memphis the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bane on the follow.
Intelligent play by Bane. He gets the board and quickly sends it back.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Desmond Bane. A three from Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Brooks. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there, finds the open man.
Passes it to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane passes to Morant. Here's Aldama. Back to Morant. Out to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Defended by George. Here's Adams. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Adams. Stolen by Zubac. Back to Jackson. Three-pointer. Aldama with the rebound. Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Bane. And it's sent back by Leonard. Morant with a wide-open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well-balanced and focused.
On the wing, Morris. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Jackson kicks to George. Los Angeles with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 4.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Leonard with the bucket.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Jackson against Morant. The dish to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Right side Bane. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
To the inside. On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Leonard. Brooks, the pass to Aldama. Takes it off the glass.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Zubats with the screen for Leonard. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten it. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem form, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the points. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Jackson passes to Morris. And here's George. Deep. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis leading by 8. Payne for 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Bane's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. A 3 from George. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% from the field. Morant surveying the D. He lobs it up, hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Zubats a screen on Brooks. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adams. Now the pass to Brooks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Passes to George. And there's... Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one. Letting it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Morant. From downtown, it's hauled in by George.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Jackson, that's good. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
The 3 from Morant. They grab their own miss, and it's Adams on the follow.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
On the wing, Morris. Back to Jackson. On the wing, George. From deep three-point range, the Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant drives in, and Morant throws it down.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Jackson passes to George. Stolen. Bane with it. Leonard picks him up. The 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, not a good look here, guys. No one near him, and he still clangs one off the rim.
And that one, good.
Dating all the way back to college, this is one of Kawhi's pet moves, the Sutton pull-up jumper.
Morant outside. Bane against George. Pass to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Right side, Leonard. Zubac finds Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Here's Morant. Oh,
yes. You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Pass to Jackson. Back to George. Launches a 3. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. Bane kicks to Brooks. And the pass to Morant. From the wing. There's the lob to Adams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Leonard. Back to George. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Here's Leonard. 8 points for him. The tray.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
Nice D from Brooks. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter. All right, Dave, thank you. And well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. They've got Jones, and it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. Here's Batum over Williams. Here's Covington. Outside for Batum. For the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Batum's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Clippers.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Defended by Batum, and Covington sends it back.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
No coverage that time.
John Conchar. 3-point.
Conchar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
It's Powell on the wing. Outside, Covington. Lets it go from the wing. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Now Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Conchar. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Jones. The three connects from three-point range. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clippers trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Powell on the wing. That one wide left. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's man.
2 minutes.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Williams passes to Concho. From deep three-point range. Memphis the rebound. Tillman. Wall with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Wall's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Jones. Pass to Concho. There's the triple. And another miss by Memphis.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And the Grizzlies leading by 16. And it's Norman Powell with the foul.
Norman Powell.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Concho. Williams passes to Concho. On deep. Batum grabs the miss.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Covington's shot is off. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Outside, Jones. Dishes it to Williams. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. And so it's Memphis with the signs of the lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in at the three spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
From deep, Wall drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, I mean, from three. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
Jones for three. Pass to Concho. Williams with a clean look. From outside, off the mark. Clippers trail by 13. Man passes to Powell. Puts up a three. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Jones. And another miss by Memphis.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Back to Powell for the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Conjar, good.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Kicks it out to Covington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Jones with the bounce pass. No good from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Covington's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Brooks for three. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard fires away from outside. The shot's good on the assist by George.
As we've seen, there's nothing Leonard can't do. He's polished every aspect of his game.
Morant outside. The pass to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Clock at 6. Up top, Morant launches it. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers trail by 13. Here's Leonard. And they recover it. Jackson finds Leonard. Fires from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bain passes to Adams. Here's Morant. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
They're in total command of this game. The time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Ja Morant.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Morris outside. Passes it to George. And the Clippers miss again. Outside, Bain. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Aldama. Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 19. And it's Leonard missing. Morant with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And